Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to demonstrate an NLP technique called spinning. Now this is a surprisingly unknown technique practiced in some small circles in NLP and energy healing. And we will be dealing with the proprioceptive nervous system, which I can get into that more in another video. But basically, I have seen this technique performed in many lectures. I've done it myself for several years. But YouTube has a surprising lack of instructional videos that just demonstrate the technique. So I figured that's what I do for you today. I have my assistant here, the James, and he's going to visually demonstrate while I verbally guide him and guide you, so you can follow along if you feel, this wonderful technique. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to select a negative feeling that you want to change.
Okay.
Let me know when you have that and you've made your decision.
Yes.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
I want you to stand the way that you're normally standing when you feel that feeling.
Okay.
Okay. And what I want you to do is I want you to search your body and I want you to point to where you feel it.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to notice there's a color associated with that feeling. What's the color?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to take that color, I want you to start pulling it. I want you to pull it out.
Okay.
Just start physically pulling it out.
Okay.
You keep going until you know you have it all. Sometimes that stuff likes to hide. For the sake of the audience, yeah, you keep until you yourself intuitively know that you've gotten all of that color, or as some people say, energy.
Okay.
All right, you know you got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I want you to hold it out in front of you,
Okay.
and you're going to notice it's spinning in a certain direction. To your mind's eye, you notice it's spinning.
Mm-hmm.
You got the direction?
Yes.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to spin it in the opposite direction.
Okay.
I want you to keep spinning it until you know it cannot possibly go back the other way. And when you know you have it, take it and slam it back into where you got it. Stop. Hold it. Now it's important at this point to allow yourself to process until you know you're done. This can be 30 seconds, this could be 10 minutes, but it's important to let your neurology go through the entire process. Are you good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you feel?
Better?
Better?
Yes.
Do
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you've processed everything, or do you feel like you're in trance, or?
I guess more of a trance type feeling. Yeah.
You say it is common to feel a trance-like state afterwards, sometimes even for hours, and you may even go to bed and wake up and feel relief. The process can take it will take however long your neurology feels it has to take to process everything and kind of release the emotion. All right, and some helpful tips. If you're one of those people that tries to find the color with your mind's eye and you cannot identify a color or you don't see one, just pick one, the first one that comes to mind. It's important to just go with your first impression on this and just go through. The shape of the color after you pull it, that can be a disc, an orb, in his case it's a rope. That doesn't really matter as long as you know which way it's spinning and you can spin it. However you intuitively feel you should spin it. But this is very much a physical activity. I wouldn't recommend trying to run yourself through this. I would say just mentally try to do this until you know you've fully mastered this technique. And you can also do this as many times as you want throughout the day. So as you continue to kind of explore this technique, you'll notice that you'll have some behavioral changes. You'll start feeling a lot more relieved. Anything you want to add?
Yeah. Can you explain to them the question I gave to you for David Snyder about, like, because I didn't, there's been times where I have not seen it spinning, so I would like throw it to the side.
Yeah,
whatever.
if you have an issue where you cannot see the object spinning, simply decide which direction it's spinning in. Some people have trouble visualizing, which ironically usually there's a blockage there somewhere. But when that happens, you just decide, and your first impression is always right. That's the number one rule with this technique. And I think we're good. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment any questions you have, and I'll try to get back to you.